Alright guys, just a quick tutorial on the basics of wire mod. First thing is first, I have like a little area here set up, and I've already put down a few gates, and to do that it's under wire control, under the wire tab, you hit gates, then there's the arithmetic. I put a add, a multiply, a divide, and a subtract. In addition to that, I've also placed underneath wire and input output, there's a dynamic button just to show. It's basically a regular button. It just updates its color whenever it's on or off. And then I also have a constant value, which you can find under wire, input output, of course. Constant value, just 1 and 5. Put that down, and then so basically I'm just going to go over the basics of, wiring chips together with a button. But some tools that you guys might find handy is the precision tool. Really helps with building, say, this, and then it also helps with placing your chips on a grid. And then another thing you're going to need is Smart Snap. I mean, these are both optional, but they really help. Smart Snap, excuse me, more so for when you're actually placing your chips, because you can hold E and just snap to a grid and place them neatly on a building plate like this. But so I suppose let's start wiring. Say you got your add chip here. Whenever you say someone hits a button, you'd aim at the add chip, hit A, or scroll down to choose the A value, and you'd left click that, aim on the button, wire it to the out value. So it's just left click, and then you'd wire the B value to the constant value or whatever, and then so it's 1 currently, turn on the button, changes it to 2. Pretty much the same principle for multiply. Wire the A to say 5. Wire the B to button. And if you do left click the wrong thing, you just hit R to undo your selection. And say right now the button is on, the multiply chip is reading 5. You turn off the button, 0. Same basic principle, but say you're trying to do something more complex, like you want to add something to a multiplication, you would say multiply, say the 5, the B to the button, the A to 1, the B to the multiply gate, and then you'd get 1 right now, turn on the button, 6. And then you could use this add chip for any other really output. So you could make it a thruster strength, an example. Just take in, aim at the thruster, well actually, you'd have to wire that to the button, but then you could change the multiplication, or it could just fall through the world. I guess that always works too. But I suppose you guys get the gist. Just left click on whatever value, and then change the secondary value. You get a value. Pretty basic stuff. I mean, I know when I was first starting out, it was hardest for me to understand the different values and how they worked with each other. I would always get confused and end up wiring the set to like a constant value, and then it's just something I picked up a few years back. But yeah, I guess I'll see you guys next time when we actually start putting this information to use. Peace.